welcome back to my channel. Today we are here to do a review of 2 pregnancy products that we have been really trying to make sure we make the best decision on, which is a bedside bassinet.
Bedside bassinet.
So we actually purchased 2 bassinets to kind of test out, try out. We physically built them. We have videos on both of those as we unbox them, kind of like initially review them. We'll put both of those videos in the description of this video, so if you haven't checked those out, you totally can.
But now we want to pin these giants up against each other. We want to say, which one of these bassinets are we gonna choose? Because we bought 2. Do you want to explain why we bought 2?
We are currently expecting our first little boy.
Baby B.
So I am 37 weeks pregnant right now. We wanted to make sure that we had a bassinet that was ready to go whenever he gets here. So we bought 2 because I couldn't decide which one that I wanted. I was in between 2. One was the Halo Bassinet. I feel like that's one of the most popular ones out there that I see all mamas have it. And I was like, I need to see why this is so popular. And then number 2, one that I actually got recommended to me that I thought was gonna be a really good choice for me was the Baby Delight Bedside Sleeper. So we got both of them. I couldn't decide. So we kind of just wanna walk you guys through what each of them has and then kind of compare which one we ended up deciding to keep and which one we are shipping back.
Which one is going back to the warehouse? I would also like to shout out all the companies giving free returns, making this possible.
Thanks, Amazon.
Shout out to AZ.
So first we will compare the price between the 2. For the Halo Bassinet, we basically picked one of the lower tier models. This one does not have like the sound and the vibration. We really just wanted to compare apples to apples when we were kind of comparing bassinets. We got the Essential model, and on Amazon it is $229 currently, compared to the Baby Delight Bedside Sleeper, which is $199 currently on Amazon.
In terms of just price, if that's your only benchmark, Baby Delight takes the cake. So that's why we said, oh, well, we gotta look at other attributes that we care about when it comes to protecting our Titan when it's sleeping.
So the next attribute that we actually looked at whenever we were unboxing both of those, like I said, we unboxed both of those, fully built both of them. And one of the first things that we recognized when we were bringing the boxes upstairs, I mean, I wasn't bringing the boxes upstairs, my husband Randall was carrying them upstairs, and they were distinctly different in terms of weight, right?
I would say, for one, you need to make sure that you are in the gym, lifting the weights. Be ready to lift that bad boy. If you have stairs, you're gonna get a little squat action going. You're gonna get a little bit of back press. You gotta be ready. When you are deciding on which bassinet to get, depending on which one you choose, should I just say which one's the heavy one real quick?
One is double the weight of the other one when it's fully assembled as well.
So you gotta be ready. If you pick this one that's heavier, be ready.
So the Halo Bassinet, it is around 46 pounds whenever it's like fully assembled. And then with the Baby Delight, it's only like 21 pounds. So the Baby Delight, significantly lighter. He was really happy about that. 46 pounds is a lot in an awkward box. Like a box this big, 46 pounds lifting it. It's not like, oh, let me lift this dumbbell. You gotta like hoist that bad boy and lift with the legs. You know what I mean? So you gotta be prepared. If you have multiple flights of stairs, that's also something to take into consideration. Getting that bad boy up 4 flights of stairs, as a single lady, I commend you if you were lifting that Halo up 3 flights of stairs by yourself. As a man, I commend you for lifting that up 3 flights of stairs. As a grandma, granny, grand whatever, I commend you. The next attribute that we looked at was the height of the bassinet, because they were actually, again, 2 very different heights, which I didn't know before actually getting these. I thought these were gonna be very comparable, but as you can tell, the price is comparable, but the weight is significantly different, and the height of these, in terms of how high it's gonna be next to your bed, significantly different.
Let me break this down for you guys. With the Baby Delight, you simply just turn a little knob, and then you can adjust it 6 different levels up to 18 inches. Depending on the height of your bed, you might decide that 18 inches is good enough. But if 18 inches is not good enough, then you may need to go with the Halo Bassinet, which goes up to 36 inches. So if you have like a king size bed or even a queen size bed that's like on a box spring, you're probably gonna need the Halo Bassinet if you really want that bassinet to sit really parallel to the size of your bed. Really, that Halo Bassinet can go pretty darn high, comparable to most size beds. And adjusting the Halo Bassinet when you compare it to the Baby Delight, they're just as simple. You can lift the Halo Bassinet up and down in a very simple way. Even though it's a little bit heavier, both bassinets kind of give you that adjustability pretty easily.
The next attribute that we want to talk about is how it actually like maneuvers whenever it's next to the bed. In its name, the Halo is literally called the Halo Swivel Sleeper. So it actually swivels 360 degrees. So you can spin the thing the whole way around. It's also nice whenever you're like in bed if you need to move it out of the way or kind of adjust it. So it totally swivels either way, left to right,
365 days a year, we can swivel at 360 degrees.
Almost 360 degrees. And then the Baby Delight, it does not swivel. It kind of just like glides back and forth, which at first I kind of thought was it just not being very sturdy, but I think it's meant to be able to glide a little bit back and forth if you want to soothe your baby to sleep, but there is no swivel action at all. It stays in its spot the entire time. A few other last things to note on the website for both of them. It says the limit for how long you should be keeping your baby in the actual bedside sleepers. For the Halo, it says until about 20 pounds, maybe 30 pounds max that you'd be wanting to use the baby bassinet for. And then the Baby Delight says the maximum capacity or the weight limit for your baby is 40 pounds.
So now really what we're talking about is how big is your Titan going to be while it's still in this bassinet. With the Halo bassinet, it only allows a 20-pound limit. But with the Baby Delight, you can leave that baby in there until it's 40 pounds.
And then a couple other attributes. The Baby Delight just has the one model. So the one that we got is the one that they have. Halo actually has a bunch of different levels that you can actually purchase, a little bit more expensive, maybe $30 to $40 for each additional benchmark. And what those are going to include are like maybe some more side pockets for storage. They have one that plays sounds and does vibrations. There are other options with the Halo if you want to go up to those levels or if those things are important to you. The Baby Delight does not have those options. But again, we just got the base model for both of them. Those are basically the key attributes for both the Halo bassinet and the Baby Delight bedside sleeper. That is what we are working with to kind of use to compare. We have fully assembled both of them, and now we're going to talk to you guys about which one we actually decided to go with.
Now it is the time that you have been waiting for. Which bassinet did we choose? There were 4 things that we cared most about when deciding on which bassinet was going to be right for our Titan. The first one, stability. When we put our little Titan in this thing, do we feel like, the baby's safe, the baby is secure, the baby will be all right? You know, do we feel as though the bassinet that we choose will be able to withstand the rolling and the shaking of our Titan when he sleeps? He will be bouncing off the walls.
I hope our baby is not rolling around and bouncing off the walls.
He will be.
Definitely not the goal.
He will be.
But being sturdy and stable as like first-time parent, especially first-time mom, like I just want to make sure everything is perfect for my baby and that I feel like he's going to be super secure in it. In that department, the Halo one.
The Halo one, it is significantly more stable. When we looked at the Halo, this thing is very secure, hence how much it weighs. And then when you go back and look at the Baby Delight, when you kind of shake it back and forth, it was doing a few movements that I don't think we were very comfortable with. It's just like, why is this shaking like this?
So the Halo one, in terms of stability and sturdiness, the second attribute that we looked at was the height of the actual bassinet itself. So for us, we have a king size bed, a regular size box springs that we use, but the Baby Delight did not go up to be level with our mattress. And at first I was like, does that really matter? But whenever we got the Halo out of the box, it just like blew me out of the water in terms of it being right there next to the bed. It could also even go higher or lower. It just seemed like it went way better with our personal bed.
So we tested things out. She laid on the bed and she just decided like, what type of a feeling do I want? When you lay down, when you want to reach into the bassinet at night, which one gives you the feeling of this is something I see myself doing for the next 6 months? So it's just a matter of like, what are you comfortable with? So when you go to reach down to a base that is 18 or so inches, it's just like, which one is your preference? And for us, the Halo took the pot. We have the ability to lift it up or lift it down. We're not necessarily restricted to a particular size. So if we do decide that in the future we want it to be a little bit lower, the Halo can do that. If we decide that we want to lift it up a little bit higher, the Halo can do that. That is why we decided that for height, the Halo bassinet will win.
Attribute number 3 that we looked at was the actual swivel capability that the 2 bassinets had. So like we told you guys, the Halo bassinet basically swivels 360 degrees wherever you're going, whether you are moving moving or rocking baby, or you were simply just trying to move the bassinet out of the way to like get out of bed, the Baby Delight does not have that swivel capability at all. It kind of just glides back and forth, which for us didn't even feel very stable, but it definitely doesn't even rotate or swivel at all. So for us, the swivel capability of the Halo knocked it out of the park. I just feel like it's way more versatile for me to be right next to the bassinet, that I will be able to get out of bed, move the bassinet out of the way, which I wasn't able to do with the Baby Delight. And the final attribute that we looked at, number 4, was the weight of the bassinet itself and how easy it would be for us to transfer it from room to room, or even if we wanted to travel with it. And this was the attribute that honestly did not win in the Halo department because it is literally double the weight of the Baby Delight. So the Halo is a lot harder to be able to move room to room. Honestly, I don't foresee me ever moving it out of the master bedroom. I think that's honestly where it's going to live because I physically couldn't move it. I know I'm pregnant right now, but I'm not even sure as a new mom that I would want to be moving it from room to room. Maybe Emmanuel would move it for me.
Yes, but guys, there's a way to move your Halo bassinet. I didn't find this out right away is what I'm saying. So let me demonstrate to you how to move your 46-pound Halo bassinet from room to room. There's a way to do it that's much easier than how I first tried to do it, which was pick up the whole darn thing.
Hey baby, can you bring me the bassinet?
Don't worry, boo thing, I got you. So when I tried this the first time, I thought, just pick it up. And again, 46 pounds. So it's clunky and these legs are all in your way. Getting it through this door is not easy. You gotta like maneuver it like perfectly. And that's just not the best thing. And then I was like, there's gotta be a better way. And of course, down below here, there's literally a button. Just click that button, boop, it pops off. And this is like really light, boom. And then you take your base, which is where all your weight is, you know, the base, you know. Make your base go all the way down and then maneuver it out. So the clearance here, it's just right. When you shrink this bad boy down, you can move it to the next room. Come with me. There you go. And then you just go grab that other piece. I'm not out of breath either. I just finished a workout. That's why I'm breathing hard. Plump this bad boy back on. Hey babe, I got you your bassinet. So you don't really want to move this bad boy too much, but when you need to, just do it in 2 phases.
So for us, the Baby Delight is definitely lighter, definitely wins in the department of being able to move it and how heavy it is. But for us, we don't really plan to move the bassinet out of the master bedroom. We have a pack and play on another floor. We of course have a crib in the baby's bedroom. So we don't plan to actually move the bassinet. So for that department, it doesn't really matter too much for us. But if that is something that you guys want to move around your house, I definitely would say the Baby Delight is much better in that area. So those are the deciding factors between what bassinet we were gonna pick for our first baby and which one did we go with? Drum roll, please.
Well, when you win 3 out of the 4 attributes, we just have to give the winner to Halo Bassinet. Let's go! Duncan, party, party! Woo!
So we went with the Halo Swivel Sleeper. We are super excited to be using this as soon as baby arrives. It's already set up in our master bedroom, so it is ready to go.
I don't feel the best. I want to do a little bit more for Baby Delight here. I want to mention 2 things that were not mentioned before. One is just storage. I want you to look at the baby bassinet box, and I just packed this bad boy up because we are sending it back. But look at the size of the Halo. From a storage perspective, if you are light on how you can store things, this Baby Delight assembled and disassembled really quickly, but from a storage perspective, we just put it right back in the box. Took 2 seconds. You see how thin this box is? You can slide this bad boy right underneath the bed. With the Halo Bassinet, however, this isn't gonna fit underneath the bed. If you are strapped for storage and you're like, hey, it's only 6 months, then you probably don't want to store this bad boy. Unless your goal is to like sell it online after you're done with it in 6 months. But for us, this is our first child, so we're probably gonna keep this for as long as we keep having children. It sounds like this is gonna be a storage pain point for the next 5 to 7 years. And also guys, I do wanna give a shout out to Baby Delight. They take the prize on the attribute of assembly. It took about 5 minutes to put this together and only 2 minutes to break it down and put it in this box. So in another video, we took the time to put both of these together. This only took about 5 minutes. This took 30 minutes to an hour. So a significantly longer time to put together the Halo Bassinet versus the Baby Delight. So in terms of assembly, I would say the Baby Delight wins. Baby Delight wins on 3 of the now 6 attributes. The reason why we really went with the Halo Bassinet is because the 3 attributes Halo Bassinet won on were much more important than the 3 that Baby Delight won on. So you've got to find out what's most important to you.
I hope this video was helpful for you guys if you are in between what bassinet to choose, or you are trying to decide if the Halo is right for you or if the Baby Delight is right for you. I hope this video kind of helped break it down for you guys, give you some of our favorite attributes. If you guys missed any other videos, we've been doing week by week pregnancy videos right here on our channel since like week maybe 16. So we have videos every single week sharing with you guys how our pregnancy has been going. We did our gender reveal, how we told our family, all that stuff's here on our channel. So make sure to give this video a little thumbs up. Also make sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell so that you guys get notified. We're gonna be doing some more baby reviews here on this channel as well, especially once baby arrives, sharing with you guys what products we actually like use and that we love. So make sure that you guys stay tuned to our channel for more baby reviews.
Cheers, guys.